Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitamscha Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Nama Vishnu Padaya Narayaniti Namine Shri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Adarya Madhurya Gunesha Yuktam Varam Varanyam Purushan Mahantam Narayanam Tvam Shirasanamami Nama Vishnu Padaya Shri Keshava Priyatmane Shri Shriman Bhakti Vedanta Vamaniti Namine Gaura Bhavamayo Deha Jvara Rasa Bhavaka Bhakti Vedanta Vamano Rag Bhakti Pravartaka Gurubdam Nicha Sevasu Vaishnave Sarvadamati Grante Bhagavate Sakshako Samivedante Rati Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutare Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vishtratya Deshatarine Nama Vishnu Padaya Acharya Simharupine Shishiman Bhakti Pragyana Keshava Iti Namine Atimatya Charitraya Swashitanam Chapaline Jivaduke Sadartaya Shinama Prema Dayane Gaurashraya Vigrahaya Krishna Kamaika Charine Rupanuga Privaraya Vinodeti Swarupine Prabhupadantarangaya Sarva Sadgunashaline Mayavada Tamoganaya Vidantartavade Namaha Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutare Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Iti Namine Shri Varshavanavi Devi Dvaitaya Kripabdaye Krishna Sambandha Vigyana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhurjvala Premaja Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Varuna Pasidhanta Dvantaharine Namo Gaurakishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambode Padambujayate Namaha Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Satchidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gurave Bhava Bhumesvam Nijesta Sajjana Priyaha Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannatayate Namaha Vanchakalpa Tinubhyashta Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahaviranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavraneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Jayatam Surata Pangur Mama Manda Mater Gati Matsarvasva Parambujo Shri Radha Madana Mohano Divya Brindaranya Kalpadrumada Shrimad Nagara Simhastanashno Shishi Radha Shri Govinda Devo Preshtani Sevimano Smarami Srimad Rasarasarambi Vamshi Vatatatashkitaha Karshan Venu Swaner Gopir Gopinata Shri Estuna Vrindaye Tulasi Devyaye Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavatyaye Namo Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Shri Gaunam Bhakta Brinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Page 28. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Vandamu Isavadana Mate Jahara Prasade Bhai Ebhavata Oriya Jai Vakra Prapti Oja Hoite Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Aikya Arana Kori Homane Asha Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Uttama Gati Krishna Prade Pure Sarva Asha Chakshudan Dila Je Janme Janme Prabhu Se Divya Gyan Hridai Prakasita Preme Bhakti Jaha Hoite Advidya Vinasha Jate Videga Jahara Charito Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu Lokana Lokera Jivana Ha ha Prabhu Koro Daya Dehamara Pada Chaya Tua Pade Loinu Sharana Ebegash Gushukri Bhuvana Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada. Page 23. Krishna hoite chato mukha Hoya Krishna sevan mukha Brahma hoite nara dera mahati Narada hoite vyasa Madhvaka e vyasa dasa Purna pragna padmana bhagavati Nrihari madhava vamshe Akshobhya paramahamse Shishaboliyangi karakore Akshobhyera shishya jaya Tirtaname parichaya Daradase Gyana Sindhu Tohore Taha hoite doya nidhi Darada Satirtha Tara Dasa Lakshmi Pati Vyasa Dasa Tahoite Madhavendra Puri Madhavendra Puri Vada Shishya Vada Shishvada Nityananda Shri Advaita Vibhu Ishvara Puri Kedanya Kori Lenya Shri Chaitanya Jaga Guru Gaura Mahaprabhu Mahaprabhu Shri Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahayanya Rupanuga Jane Rajivana Vishambara Priyankara Shri Swarupa Damodara Shri Goswami Rupa Sanatana Rupa Priya Mahajana Jiva Raghunatahana Tara Priya Kavi Krishna Dasa Krishna Dasa Priya Vara Narottama Seva Para Jara Para Vishwanatha Asha Vishwanatha Bhakta Satta Vanadeva Jagannatha Tara Priya Shri Bhakti Vinoda Mahabhagavata Vara Shri Gaura Kishora Vara Hari Bhajanete Jara Mohora Shri Vaishava Navi Vada Sada Sevya Seva Pada Tada Daita Dasanahama Prabhupada Antaranga Shri Swarupa Rupanuga Shri Keshava Vakati Pragyahana Gaudiya Vedanta Veta Mayavado Tamohanta Gauravani Prachara Chadama Prachariro Gauravani Bhakati Vedanta Swami Pualiro Prabhupada Kama Kesha Priya Mahajana Vamana Narayana Gauravani Tade Pranadana E Sabha Hari Jana Gaurangera Nija Jana Tade Rauchiste Morakama Guru Parampada Guru Parampada Parampada Guru Parampada Guru Parampada Guru Parampada Parampada Guru Parampada. Page 36. Vrindavana Vasiyato Vaishnaveda Gahana Pratame Vandana Kori Sabara Charahana Nilachala Vasi Jato Mahaprabhu Gana Bhumite Podiya Vando Sabhara Charahana Navadvipa Vasiyato Mahaprabhu Bhakta Sabhara Charana Vando Hoya Anurakta Mahaprabhu Bhakta Yato Goda Deshe Sthiti Sabhara Charana Vando Kariya Pranahati Jai Deshe Baise Gaurangera Gana Urva Bahu Kori Vando Sabhara Charana Hoya Chena Hoi Bena Prabhu Yato Dahasa Sabhara Charana Vando Dante Kori Ghasa Brahmanda Torite Shakti Dare Jane Jane Evera Purane Guna Gaya Jeva Shune Mahaprabhu Gana Sava Patita Pavana Tai Lobe Mui Papin Loenu Sharanam Vandana Korite Mui Kato Shakti Dori Tamo Buddhi Doshe Mui Damba Matra Kori Tatapi Mukera Bhagavanera Ulasa Tokshakshami Moa Dame Koro Nijadasa Sarva Vancha Siddhi Hoy Yama Banda Trute Jagate Durlabha Hoya Prema Dana Lute Manera Vasana Puna Achirate Hoya Devaki Nandana Dasa Elo Bekoya Jaya Vaishnav Thakur Jaya Vaishnav Thakur Vaishnav Thakur Jaya Vaishnav Thakur Jaya Vaishnav Thakur Jaya Vaishnav Thakur Vaishnav Thakur Jaya Vaishnav Thakur. Page 200. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Jivedaya Kori Swarpashada Sriya Dhamma Saha Avatari Atyanta Durlabha Prema Gaurimbade Dana Shikaya Sharanagati Bhakatera Prana Danya Atmani Vedana Kompvive Varahana Avashadakshive Krishna Vishvasa Palahana Bhakti Anukula Matra Kayera Svikara Bhakti Pratikula Bhava Vajanangikara Sharanga Sharanagati Oibe Jahara Tahara Pratana Shune Shinanda Kumara Rupasanatana Pade Dante Trinakori Bhakati Vino Tapade Tu Paradori Kandiya Kandiya Bole Amita Adama Shikaye Sharanagati Karahe Utama Jaya Swarparshada Jaya Gaura Hari Swarparshada Jaya Gaura Hari. Okay, now Gaura Advaita. Page 56.
Braj came again. To whomever he wants to mercifully bestow his grace, that person sings the glories of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, submerged in Prem Ras. He who takes shelter of his lotus feet attains the supreme wealth of Gora Prem. Lochan Das says, why have I not worshipped such a treasure house of mercy? Instead, I've struck my own head with a thunderbolt.
Jaya Jaya Advaita Acharya Doya Moya Jahara Hum Kare Goda Avada Hoya Premadata Sita Nata Karuna Sagoda Jara Premada Se Aila Vrajera Nagara Jahade Karuna Kori Kripadite Chahaya Premara Se Jana Chaitanya Gunagaya Tahara Padete Jeba Dailo Shadana Sejana Pailo Goda Prema Mahadana Emona Dayada Nini Kenana Bajilu Lo Chambole Nijamate Bajada Padilu Jaya Advaita Charya Jaya Advaita Charya Advaita Charya Jaya Advaita Charya O Sita Nata Advaita Acharya Sita Nata Advaita Acharya Sita Nata Advaita Page 86. Go Janga Bodhite Habe Pulaka Shari Hila Hari Hari Bodhite Na Yane Babeni Hira Adaka Benita Chaden Karuna Hoibe Samsara Vasana Mora Kabetu Chahabe Vishaya Chadiya Kabe Shudahabe Mahana Kabe Maherabu Shri Vrindavana Rupara Gunata Pade Oibe Akuti Kabe Hama Bunja Bose Yugala Piriti Rupara Gunata Pade Rahumora Hasha Pradana Garoye Sada Narottama Dasa Jayanitai Jaya Go Jayanitai Jaya Go Vasanti to know if we should do what we do next. Do we go to Radha Krishna, then Radha? Do we do 6 Goswamis? We want to finish by 10:15, I think, so we can go out in 10:30, I think. So Yeah. We finish by 9:15. Yeah, 9:15. 9:15. What time is it? It's 9. What if we do that one and then Radha Krishna combined? Page 96. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 96. Somebody say wait or page. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Kodomore Tomabina Ke Doyalu Jagata Samsare Patita Pavana Hetu Tava Avatara Mosama Patita Prabhu Napai Beahara Haha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Kripavalokana Koro Amibadon Dukhi Doya Koro Sita Pati Advaita Gosaya Tava Kripa Bande Pai Chaitanya Nitai Haha Swarup Sanatana Rupa Raghunata Patajunga Shri Jiva Ha Prabhu Lokanata Dayakara Shri Acharya Prabhu Shri Nivasa Ramachandra Sangha Mage Narottama Dasa Dayakaru Prabhu Pada Shri Daita Dasa Vaishnavera Kripa Mage Eyadama Dasa Dayakara Gura Deva Patita Pavana Shri Charane Seva Mage Epatita Jana Jaya Swaparshada Jaya Goda Hari Swaparshada Jaya Goda Hari Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, be merciful to me. Would you mind passing this?
Oh, no, me?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, be merciful to me. Except for you, who in this material world existence is so full of compassion. The reason for your descent is to deliver the fallen souls. O Lord, you will not find anyone else as fallen as me. O Nityananda Prabhu, who is always joyful in ecstatic love, glance upon me with compassion, for I am very sorrowful. O Advaita, husband of Sita, be kind to me, be the power of your mercy. I can surely attain Sri Chaitanya Nitai. Alas, O Swarup Damodar Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami, and Raghunath Das Goswami, O Gopal Bhat Goswami, Raghunath Bhat Goswami, and Sri Jiva Goswami. O my master, Lokanath Goswami, give me your mercy. Be merciful, O Prabhu Srinivas, Acharya Narottama Das begs for as the association of Ramachandra Kaviraj. And then the following two verses may sung. Thank you.
Can you pass this to Radhika?
122. Hari Hari kabe mor hoibe sudin. Bhaje Boshi Radha Krishna Haya Premadin. Bhaje Boshi Radha Krishna Haya Premadin. Bhaje Boshi Radha Krishna Haya Premadin. Suyante Mishrayo Gabo Sumaduratan. Suyante Mishraya Gabo Sumaduratan. Anande kori boduhat Rupa Gunagan. Radhika Govinda Boli Kandibe Ucheshware. Bhije Besakalayanga Nayanira Nire. Bhije Besakalayanga Nayanira Nire. Ebar karuna karo Rup Sanatan. Raghunatha Dasa Mora Shri Jiva Jivan. Ebar karuna karo karo lalita vishakha. Sakya bhave Sridamaso bolayadi sakha. Sakya bhave Sridamaso bolayadi sakha. O sabe mili karo daya puruk mora asha. Sabe mili prarthana karo ye sada Narottam dasa. Prarthana karo ye sada Narottam dasa. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, oh, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Radhe, Jai Krishna, Jaya Radhe, Jai Krishna. Jaya Sachidanandana, Jai Gaura Hari, Sachinandana, Jai Gaura Hari. Jai Advaitir Pranadhan Gaura Hari, Advaitir Pranadhan Gaura Hari, Advaitir Pranadhan Gaura Hari, Advaitir Pranadhan Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. Anitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol.
O Hari, when will that auspicious day be mine when I will serve Shri Shri Radha Krishna being controlled by Prem? Accompanied by musical instruments, I will sing sweet melodies. In great bliss, I shall perform songs that glorify the form and qualities of the divine couple. While singing Radhika Govinda, I will weep loudly, and my entire body will be soaked by tears from my eyes. O Shri Rup Goswami, O Shri Sanatan Goswami, O Raghunath Das Goswami, O Shri Jeev Goswami, my life and soul, be merciful to me now. O Lalita, Vishakha, Sridham, Subal, and other friends in Sakya Bhav, be merciful to me now. All of you together, please be merciful, and let my desires be fulfilled. Narottam Das constantly prays in this way.
Agyanam timirandasya Gyananjana salakaya Chaksurunmilitam yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Nama Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tvadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhakta Tadabhaktaya Namo Nama Yang Prabrajantam Anupet Peta Krityam Dvaipayano. With that. Putriti Tanmayataya Taruvo Banedos Tang Sarvabhut Vidayam Mone Manatosmi Bhaktya Vihena Aparada Lakshay Chuptasya Kamadi Tarangamadi Kripamaitvam Sharanam Prapadyam Brinde Namaste Charanarvindam Tavoivasmi na jivami tam vina iti vigyaya radhe tam nayamam charanantike. Kripayati yadi radha vadita sheshabadha kima paravashishtam pushtimaryadeyorme yadi vadati cha kinchit smerasa srir dvijavaramane panktya mukti shuktya tadakyam Shama Sundara Sekanda Sekar Smera Samurali Monohara Radhika Rasikama Panite Swapriya Charana Kinkari Kuru Prananatha Vrishabhanu Nandani Srimakabja Rasalola Satapada Radhika Padatale Kritastitem Tambajame Rasikendra Shekhar Samvidaya Dashane Tridam Vivo Prarthaye Brajamahendra Nandan Astu Mohan Tavati Balaba Janma Janmani Mariswari Priya. First I offer my unlimited obeisances in the dust of the lotus feet of my most worshipful Diksha Gurudev. Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnupad Astotra Sat Shishimai Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, and the same unlimited obeisances in the dust of the lotus feet of my most worshipful Shiksha Gurudev, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and Shri Srimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. And to our Param Gurudevs, Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj and Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, to all his divine associates. Can you make this a drop lower? And all the assembled devotees, Diksha Gurus or my Shiksha Gurus, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Madhav Maharaj, Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Ban Maharaj, and Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Siddhanti Maharaj. Today is the little lower. There's a lot of echo. Today is the auspicious appearance day of Sri Advaita Acharya, whose tattva, or fundamental truths, this is a strange sound, is very, very complex and wonderful. So I'm going to be reading from The Treasury of Holy Days, which is a translation of Srila Gurudev's Hindi lectures. Advaita Saptami is the day that Advaita Acharya appeared in this world. Now you can see why he's so important to us. He is the cause of the material world. He comes first. Like today is Advaita Saptami. Then you keep going, Astami and further days. Then you come to Trayodasi. And that's when Lord Nityananda appeared. And then you come to Purnima, the full moon day. That's when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes. So that's how they appeared. First Advaita Acharya came, then Nityananda Prabhu. Of course, it wasn't the same year. It was later year and then later year. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he descended to this world with the effulgence of Sri Radha Bhav, the mood of Srimati Radhika. In this way, the pastimes of can more people move up this way? Otherwise I have to be like one of those clocks. So then Srila Gurudev quotes a verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, which we have in English by the causeless mercy of Srila Prabhupada. In 1975 he produced that. 17 volumes, as you can see on the shelf. Bande tam Srimad Advaita Charyam Adbhuta Chestitam Yasha Prashadara Gyopi Tat Swarupam Nirupayat. That's Adi Lila 6:1. Can somebody get the 6th chapter? The entire 5th chapter, the entire 4th chapter of Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila is all about why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. And then the 5th chapter is all about the tattva or siddhanta, the conclusive truths about Lord Nityananda Prabhu. And the 6th chapter is all about the principles and pastimes of Advaita Acharya. His pastimes are also given in the 12th chapter of Adi Lila, and I'm saying this because what we're going to say during this class is nothing, very, very tiny. So if you want to read further, here's Adi Lila, Volume 1, and all about the creation, how he created the world, how there is a live creator, like when the mother scorpion lays her eggs in the rice, and then she goes away, and then the babies come out. And so people think the scorpions came out from the rice, but they didn't. So similarly, chapter 6 explains very beautifully, thoroughly, like a mother can't beget a child without the father. So the mother is the material nature. Without the father, she couldn't bear living entities. His pastimes are also discussed in Madhya Lila, chapter 1. Is that 1 or 2? Could you check that, Vasanti? Where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu go to his house, and he wants to feed them a big feast. His wife, Sita Devi, made them so many preparations. And then there's interesting because Nityananda Prabhu is the cause of Advaita Prabhu. You know, Nityananda Prabhu is Balaram, and then Balaram expands as Mul Sankarshan, Mahasankarshan, and then Mahavishnu. Mul Sankarshan in Dwarka, Mathura, and then Mahasankarshan in Vaikuntha to manifest the living entities there, and then as Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu has 2 parts, which we'll be reading about. The ingredient part, or rather the efficient part, and then the ingredient part of Mahavishnu, who creates the worlds, who breathes in and out universes. And Advaita Acharya is the incarnation of Mahavishnu, who's responsible for all the material ingredients. So Nityananda Prabhu is the source of Advaita Acharya, but they always have these mock fights, which contains in them much philosophy. Did you get that? Chapter 1 or 2 of Madhya Lila. Oh, we are? Oh, okay. Chapter 3 of Madhya 1. Yeah, beautiful fight. And then later on in Madhya there's another fight when Mahaprabhu puts on a big picnic in the forest in Jagannath Puri, and then they have another fight. Like Advaita, you'll see here, I will read it. So the meaning of this verse, welcome. What's your name? Alice. This is Madhusudan Prabhu's beautiful mother. Would you like to sit down? Okay. I pray to Advaita Acharya, who performs especially wonderful pastimes, that by his mercy I may be able to describe this difficult tattva easily. What are these wonderful pastimes? This is Srila Gurudev praying. No, it's not. It's Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Chaitanya Charitamrita. So the whole 6th chapter, as I mentioned, is about Advaita Acharya, how he creates the universe. And there's different aspects of the material nature. There's the pre-cosmic manifestation, which comes from Mahavishnu, and then he's an incarnation or a limb of Mahavishnu who manifests the external features of the material nature. So when we were doing a painting of that creation, Prabhupada said to make the material nature, you have Garbhodakshayi Mahavishnu looking over the material nature, and she's kind of like blurry. She's riding on a lion and she's kind of blurry. So Prabhupada said that's like cloudy Durga. Means before she's manifested as all the features of the cosmic manifestation. And then Advaita Acharya, the limb, because this, well, anyway, I'll read it. Okay, where are we? So I pray by his mercy to be able to describe this difficult tattva easily. What are these wonderful pastimes? Seeing Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita began complaining. This is when they went to his house. Where has this avadut come from? Avadut means the person seems like a mad person, but they're actually fully situated in spiritual ecstasy. And they're beyond all the rules and regulations of advanced civilized life, or the principles of the rules and regulations of the beginning of bhakti. Where has this avadut come from? Today he has come to our home and thrown prasad in all directions. He has no knowledge of what class he belongs to. Actually, he has no class at all. So that's a philosophical principle, taking the guise of a criticism. We are brahmanas. We are the best of society, and he has dropped prasad on the bodies of everyone here. Then Nityananda Prabhu said, Hey aparadi, aparadi means offender, committing an offense to Mahaprasad. You consider it to be mere food that I'm throwing around. You can't see that it bestows good fortune, because Advaita Acharya is in the form of a brahmana, which is like the priestly highest class of society, very concerned with rules and regulations, and then all this prasadam is thrown at everybody's body. You can't see that it bestows all good fortune, and that whoever's body is touched by this prasad is at once crosses over Maya. On the day of the descent of the Ganges, Gurudev was speaking about prasadam, and he said because we're at the beginning stages of Vaidhi Bhakti, or the rules and regulations for control of the senses. Like if we're taking prasadam, then we have to wash our hands before touching anything, especially not eating with the phone in one hand and the prasadam in the other hand. But if Sukadeva Goswami would get prasadam, knowing that prasadam is non-different from Krishna, he would put it all over his body. In this way, there was generally some quarreling between them. Thanks. When they would go for bathing, that's during the Ratha Yatra festival, then certainly there would be quarreling. At that time, Nityananda Prabhu was very young. Mahaprabhu was the youngest. Next came Nityananda, and the oldest was Advaita Acharya, whose thoughts are sometimes very difficult to understand. Can anybody easily, by their folio, go to the swimming at Indradumna Sarovara, where Advaita and Nityananda Prabhu were quarreling there? So then, here's another mysterious aspect of Advaita Acharya's pastimes. He sent a very mysterious sonnet. You know what a sonnet is? It's like each line one line rhymes with the next. Everything rhymes. So he sent a very mysterious sonnet to Mahaprabhu, and it's Baulake Kahila Lokahila Bao Baulake Kahila Hatena Vikaya Chao Baulake Kahia Koi Nahi Kaal Baulake Kahika Iha Kahiyache Bao. A Bao is a mad person, or a sahaja. One madman is sending a message to another madman. There is no longer necessity of rice in the marketplace, so it's time for the shop to be closed. Does anybody understand that?
There's so much rain already in the world, it's time for Mahaprabhu to leave.
Good. No one could understand this sonnet. Upon reading it, Mahaprabhu was a little indifferent. Only Swarup Damodar could understand a little bit of Acharya's mood. No one else could understand, even the closest associates of Mahaprabhu. He was saying that one madman, that is Advaita Acharya, who is mad with Krishna Prem, is sending a message to another madman, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who made the whole world mad with Krishna Prem. So, if you start something, then it's your right to finish it, because you started it. So Mahaprabhu came because of Advaita Acharya's worship of Shalagram Shila and his prayers that this world is so rotten now that as Advaita Acharya, I'm going to breathe it in and finish it all up. But only if you come yourself, because I can't give Krishna Prem, only if you come will I not destroy the world, and can everyone become free from illusion and misery. So, there is no longer necessity for rice. As Haridas Prabhu said, the rice is Krishna Prem. So it's already been given to everyone, and now the task is completed. Therefore the shop should be closed. although the gist of the Bhagavad Gita, well, let me just kind of finish that. Because, there's different ages, right? And then there's Treta Yuga, this time around, comes before Dwapara Yuga. So Lord Ramchandra came at the end of Treta Yuga, and then Krishna came at the end of Dwapara Yuga. So now it's kind of the beginning of Kali Yuga, the age of quarrel and hypocrisy. And things are already so bad. So there's 432,000 years in the age of Kali. Dwapara Yuga is twice that, Treta Yuga is twice that, Satya Yuga is twice that. So it was only like 5,000 years into Kali Yuga when Mahaprabhu came. But he didn't know, Krishna didn't know when to come, because he came at the end of Dwapara Yuga, where he was teaching rules and regulations and varnashram dharma. And then when he went back to his abode 5,000 years ago, he stayed for 125 years. He was thinking, I gave so many things, all in reverence for me, but I didn't give that kind of love by which the whole world can become maddened, and that type of love which controls me, like Varnashram Dharma, Vaikuntha Prem. I'm satisfied, but I'm not overwhelmed and controlled by that type of devotee. So when should I come? If I come at the end of Kali Yuga, then it's going to be too late. Then I'll just have to come as Kalki and destroy all the barbarians. But of course he didn't come in this age of Kali as Kalki, because he came as the hidden avatar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Radharaman Bihari Jeev Ki Jai. So he was wondering, when should I come? At the beginning of Kali, at the middle of Kali? When should I come? So it was because of the calls of Advaita Acharya and the plea and the weeping, offering Shalagram Shila, tulsi leaves, 2 leaves and manjaris, that shook the throne of Lord Narayan, who's, the expansion of Mahaprabhu. And he decided, yes, I must come now. What, Haridas?
How could Advaita Acharya say that all the prema is distributed when there were so many people who still weren't in prema?
You mean like us? Yeah. Everybody who was there got maddened with Krishna Prem. Everybody who he intended to give it to got it. Everybody who was ready for it got it. Yes?
Is it true that in this age that Kalki doesn't come?
Yes, I just mentioned that he doesn't come as Kalki, because this is called Danya Kali. You know that kirtan? Ke jabi ba. So in that kirtan it says that you can't leave yet, I have to talk to your mother. Do you have to rush? Yeah, I've been waiting to talk to you. Thanks. It's only about a half hour more. I know this is like Greek to you. So where am I? Yeah, Danya Kali, which means blessed Kali, where instead of killing the demons, the Lord comes to deliver the demons. So he doesn't come in this age. There's a lot of controversy around that, But in the discussion with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Gopinath Acharya, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was visiting Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, there it's discussed that, and the proof is there, besides this kirtan, but the proof is there also in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, that in this age of Kali, there's only 3 Yuga avatars, because the 4th one is Chana avatar, which is hidden avatar, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he's not listed as, Actually, also in the discussions with Sanatana Goswami, it's stated there that he's just describing the Yuga avatar for Kali Yuga, and the way he's describing it, Sanatana Goswami says, "That sounds like you. Is that you?" And then Mahaprabhu says, "Let's go on to the next subject." So there's several evidences that there's no Kali.
Does that mean that Mahaprabhu's movement kind of takes over and then that becomes prominent more than the demons?
For a long time. For a long time, not till the end of Kali Yuga. But it goes on for a long time.
The 10,000-year period of the golden age of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is that to start at his appearance, or is that, are we in that period now?
Well, it sounds like we are, because his pure devotees are still coming.
Syamarani, does that mean that Matsya is next of the Dasavatara? If we skip over Kalki, Kalki's not.
At the end of Kali Yuga, another Satya Yuga issues forth. And that would be, it's all, and here we are, we're hearing about this, we're hearing about the dissolution, that there's so many dissolutions where the whole universe is filled with fire for 36,000 years and flood for 36,000 years. And it isn't that we haven't been through it many times since time immemorial when we chose to come here, but we're so dull that we forget and we're still trying to enjoy in this world. I wonder what's for breakfast. Prasadam. Okay. Although the gist of Bhagavad Gita advocates bhakti, at the time of Advaita Acharya's appearance, no one was explaining it in that way. The message of the Gita is full of devotion. Vishate tad anantaram. Ultimately, he enters into me if he does devotional service. So they interpret that, the Advaitavadis. That doesn't mean those people who follow Advaita Acharya. Different Advaita meaning. They interpret that to mean that the jiva merges into an impersonal God. But the real meaning is, and they also say, Aham Brahmasmi, I am that same God, that same impersonal God. Prabhupada gives the example in the 3rd canto that a green bird, when you say a green bird, merges into a green tree. The bird is still there, but because they're both green, less intelligent people think that the bird lost its identity in the green tree. Or the bird flies way up into the sky, so high that you can't see it anymore. But that doesn't mean that it lost its identity. So the real meaning is that he enters into my abode, and we play together and we enjoy together. After some time, Advaita Acharya went to Shantipur, and also, he came to explain bhakti as it is. Advaita means he's one with God. He's really one with God. non-different, but not full. Krishna is the full, and then down the line to Mahavishnu. So Advaita means he's one with the Lord, non-different, and Acharya means he preaches bhakti, pure bhakti. So then he went to Shantipur. That's where Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda visited him. And he started explaining that verse in Bhagavad Gita in an impersonal way. Why would he do that? That all souls will merge into Brahman. Hearing of this, Mahaprabhu went to his home and pulled his ear and beat him until Sita Devi, Advaitacharya's wife, came and protected him. This is also wonderful, because what did Advaitacharya do after he got beaten? He became very pleased and started dancing. Previously, Mahaprabhu was offering pranam to him, because Advaitacharya is the godbrother of his guru, Iswara Puri, and the direct disciple of Madhavendra Puri. So Lord Chaitanya was offering him respects and obeisances, and Advaitacharya didn't like that at all, because he knew that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna and Radha themselves, and I'm just his servant. And although Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he takes much more pleasure in being a devotee of God. So Krishna took more pleasure in having the mood of his best devotee, best beloved, Sri Radha, than he was enjoying as Krishna. Similarly, Mahavishnu has unlimited pleasure, but not as much as when he became Advaita Acharya, to be the faithful servant of Mahaprabhu. At the time of dissolution, there's a devotee named Markandeya Rishi, and he had the benediction that he could live for 7 destructions, like trillions and trillions and trillions of years. And so when it was the time of destruction, there was so many alligators and ferocious aquatics, but he was just swimming and sometimes drowning, sometimes coming up. And then finally, he ended up on the only land in the whole devastation. And in that land, he saw a banyan tree. And on the banyan tree, on one of the banyan leaves, was baby Krishna. And baby Krishna was sucking his toe. You know how babies do. You remember when he was doing that. So the reason that Krishna was sucking his toe was because he wanted to get the same pleasure that the devotees get from serving his lotus feet. So similarly Advaitacharya. And that's why he was pretending to be an impersonalist and preaching impersonal philosophy. So now he was so happy that Mahaprabhu accepted him as his servant. He said, he started dancing, and he said, "My life now has become successful. I wanted you to accept service from me because you are senior to me. Who can possibly be senior to you?" Then Mahaprabhu became shy. Another time, Mahaprabhu said to his mother, Sachi Devi, "I will not show love to you anymore because you have disrespected Advaita Acharya. You've committed an offense to a Vaishnava." And that is, she said, well, the thing is that although his name is Advaita Acharya, this is his mother speaking, actually, I didn't accept him as Advaita. I called him Dvaita, which means dual, two. Advaita means one. because he separates. Dual means two separate things. He separates a mother from her son, a father from his son, a brother from his brother. And she said that because when Lord Chaitanya was just a child, Visvarup left home and he became a renunciate, a sannyasi. And that was so much grief to Sachi Devi. And so Lord Chaitanya consoled her and assured her that he would get married, which he did twice. But then he also one day, as we heard yesterday, that one day he decided to take the renounced order for the benefit of the people. And so he, as she was standing there like a stone, knowing that he was going to leave, but a tear couldn't even come out of her eyes because she was so in shock, that he circumambulated her 3 or 4 times, then jumped in the Ganges. Oh, Krishna, I'm coming to you. Where are you? And then took sannyas. So 2 sons she lost, took sannyas. So because he made my son Visvarup, who was the older brother of Mahaprabhu, take sannyas, he doesn't care at all for a mother's or father's feeling. Therefore I called him Advaita. So then Lord Chaitanya said, well, what could be better than that? If he could dispel the bindings of the conditioned soul's transmigration through the species of life by renouncing the entanglement, what could be better than that? I mean, the living entity's been, what have you been? Avocados? Butterflies? Huh? Plum trees. Okay, let's go to another species. Aardvarks. Sea lions. Worms. And you've been miserable in every body. So if he could release the living entity from that, what could be more joyful? So then and then all the other devotees told her, we're not going to show love to you either, because you offended him. So she was just about to offer her obeisances and beg forgiveness from Advaita Acharya when he stopped her. And he bowed down to her and wouldn't allow her to bow down to him. And he said, you have not committed any offense. You are the mother of the universe. It's not possible for you to commit any offense. But if you say you committed an offense, then okay, I immediately forgive the offense. So then everyone showed love to her, but it was just a pastime to teach us. So then Gurudev goes on to explain how he was instrumental in bringing Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to this world. What time is it? Oh, that's all good. I already said some of the things that was here, so I'm going to skip that. All right, so then we're talking about a very technical aspect of the philosophy. Okay, so as I mentioned, as Chaitanya Charitamrita mentions, Krishna knew that he had to come, but he didn't know when. So Advaita Acharya saw that bhakti was gradually disappearing from the world, so he thought, now is the appropriate time for Krishna's incarnation. If he doesn't come now, what will happen later? At the same time, he was also thinking this in the form of Karanadakshayi Vishnu. So where's a painting of Haridas? So by Prabhupada's mercy, the BBT artists made paintings of the various parts of the creation. So you can see Krishna's way up on the top, in Goloka Vrindavan, and then rays are coming from that planet, and then you see a big cloud-like cloud, and underneath the cloud is an ocean of cause, and Lord Narayan is lying down in that ocean of cause, and he's breathing in and out universes. So this personality is a fifth removed expansion of Krishna called Karana Dakshai Vishnu. Karana means the ocean of cause, and he's lying down in it. So from that place, he was pondering in that place where the three modes of material nature, goodness, passion, and ignorance, are all in a neutral position. There are two causes of this world. One is called upadan, or the ingredient cause, and the other is nimitta, which is the efficient cause. Mahavishnu himself, who you just saw, Mahavishnu himself is the nimitta cause, or the efficient cause, instrumental cause, and Advaitacharya is the upadan cause, the ingredient cause. Here's a very simple example. Suppose I were to point to someone and say, this man is a hooligan, a thief, a liar, kick him out, don't let him come back again. So no, you don't know him, but just because you're under me, and I said that, so you throw him out. So who is the cause of him being thrown out? I'm the cause, being the nimitta cause, or the efficient or instrumental cause. And you're the cause as the upadan cause. You physically threw him out. But who's the original cause? No. Vasanti's the original cause. The man is the original cause because he did something bad to get himself thrown out. That was his karma. Because of his misbehavior. So this is the situation regarding the creation. Karana Dakshai Vishnu has two forms to create the material world, as the efficient cause and the ingredient cause. I want something, and then I get it done. I want something done, then I get it done. So I'm one person. But God, like we discussed the other day, how Radharani has different moods. You know who Radharani is, right? She has different moods or different mindsets. Like we get on the mental plane. I should do this, I shouldn't do it. I should do it, I shouldn't do it. Just like Ananga. I should stay, I shouldn't stay. I should stay, I shouldn't stay in Miami. I want to stay, but I can't stay. It's back and forth. The same person. But with Radharani, all of her unlimited moods take on different forms as different gopis. Similarly, the Lord, who's the cause of creation, he wants to do something and then he does it, but he takes two forms to do it. Then when the two of them come together, countless universes are generated. And just a side note, commercial for the holy name, whenever Gurudev gives initiation, he says, just as Krishna can create innumerable universes, destroy them in the next, and recreate them in the next, so Krishna's holy name can do the same thing. That's how much power it has. So if the Lord did not inject his desire, then what? In any activity, there's first the desire, and then the thing takes place. So the desire of Mahavishnu is the primary cause, and dependent on his desire is the desire of Advaitacharya, the secondary cause. So Lord Chaitanya came for 4 reasons, 2 primary reasons and 2 secondary reasons. So the first primary reason is to taste the mood of Srimati Radhika, right? Krishna wanted to do that. Because let's say there's a husband and wife or girlfriend and boyfriend, and the husband is kind of a jealous kind of guy, and so every glance that she does, she could be looking at a tree, but he thinks that she's looking at another man, or you know all the speculations. So similarly, or what is the root cause of that? Krishna wants to know what is the extent of the love of Srimati Radhika that is so powerful that it drives me mad. Like leaves in the wind, they're controlled by the wind. So I'm controlled by her love. And then what is it about me that even though I'm God, I can't taste my sweetness, the varieties of sweetness, like my loving pastimes, my flute playing, my form, my qualities. I can't appreciate it or enjoy it to the extent that she does. She feels millions of times more happiness in our love than I do. And what is the extent of her love that drives me mad? What is it about me that drives her mad? And what is the happiness that she tastes, which is a million times greater than mine? So for that, he has to take her mood and become her. Like take her form, not form, take her complexion and her mood. So that's the first primary reason. The second primary reason is to give Raganuga Bhakti to all the living entities who are qualified for it. And then the first secondary reason is here, the calling of Advaita Acharya. So the first primary reason is what he wants, I want. The second is to give to the jivas. The first secondary reason is what happened to me. Advaita Acharya prayed to me. And the second secondary reason is what's called internal-external. Internal primary and internal secondary. That's what I just mentioned. And external primary is Advaita Acharya calling to me. So I want to address his call. And then the external is what I want to give the world. So the for this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, to establish the religion of the age, which is the Sankirtan movement. So then Gurudev goes on to explain how Advaita Acharya creates the material things.
The call of Advaita Acharya is the internal reason?
It's the external primary reason, because he prayed to Lord Chaitanya. The external secondary reason is to establish Yuga Dharma, the religion of this age of quarrel and hypocrisy. The primary internal reason is because he wanted to taste the love of Radha. The secondary internal reason because he wanted to give the maid service of Radhika to the people of the world.
How come that one's internal? It's like he's giving it to the world.
Because it's the inner mood of him.
This is why Krishna became Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the internal reason and the external primary reason. You could look at it that way. The internal reason is for him, and the primary external reason is to give Raganuga Bhakti. The secondary internal reason is for him, and the secondary external reason is for the world to give Yuga Dharma. Let's put it that way. All right, so here's another verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita. And what time is it? There's 5 more minutes left. Therefore, the desire of Mahavishnu is the primary cause of the creation, not why the Lord came. And dependent on his desire is the desire of Advaita Charya, the secondary cause of the creation, not of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's coming. Advaita Charya Gosai Shakshari Swara Yanhara Mahima Nahe Jivera Gochar. Sri Advaita Charya is directly the Lord himself. His glories cannot be comprehended by ordinary living beings. From Mahat Tattva, the false ego arises. Mahat Tattva is that cloud of 24 material elements. False ego arises. From the false ego comes sound, touch, form, taste, and smell. Getting more and more. Each successive element, like touch, includes sound. After touch, form is created. That includes fire and sound, or touch and sound. From that comes taste, all by the glance of Mahavishnu. These things happen. And taste includes form, touch, and sound. And the last is smell. Smell like the fragrance of the earth. The earth has all those previous elements. So sound is the ether, then touch is the air, successive elements are created. Then fire is form is fire, and then water is taste, and then earth is smell, which contains all the previous elements. Next comes the 11 senses, and next are the 5 material elements. That makes 22. And with the intelligence and the mind, that makes 24. So there are 24 elements in this world. Then adding Prakriti, Purusha, or the Prakriti means the subordinate material energy, and Purusha, the male energetic source, and then Atma, the soul, and then Paramatma, the supersoul. So all that together makes 28 aspects of the absolute principle of this material world. Leaving aside the Lord and the Jiva, only the remainder are accepted by the Sankhya philosophy and the Nyaya, or schools of logic, because they don't accept the soul and the supersoul. They just believe in the material energy. So one more quote from Chaitanya Charitamrita. That's just a repeat. Some say that nature enacts the process of creation by itself. The cow eats grass. Then automatically milk is produced. What is the necessity of anyone else in this process? In other words, matter comes by itself. Chemicals come from chemicals, or Big Bang, or the primordial soup, or what have you, that the scientists teach. So what is the necessity of anything else? Material nature produces material nature. To refute this, an innocent, less intelligent Vaishnava said, the cow eats the grass and then gives milk. So why doesn't the bull eat the grass and give the milk? Why don't I eat wheatgrass and then milk comes out? Does he need to eat more grass to make the milk? So that then a scholar of the Sankhya, or material atheistic philosophy, says, he had to think a moment. Then he said, well, concerning the upadan cause, to make a house, all elements, such as bricks, are necessary. So matter comes from matter. Then the Vaishnava said, so if the bricks or cement of a house will be made. If by bricks or cement a house will be made, then here we will place 1,000 kilos of cement, 10,000 bricks, and a lake of water, and wood and marble. Will that make the house? No. You have to have the upadan, or the what do you call that? Not ingredient, the other, efficient or instrumental cause. Means you need men to make the house. There may be pen and paper, but by themselves will they write? Therefore, so this is good for your preaching all over the place, in colleges and everywhere. Therefore, by the material nature alone, creation will not take place as long as the desire of the Lord is not there. No action itself takes place. So therefore, this Prakriti-vad philosophy, meaning that matter comes from matter, is erroneous. Prakriti means matter. Purusha means conscious. And when both come together, then there is creation. In Prakriti, there's no action. A layman and a blind man were going together somewhere. And the lame man said, "Take me on your shoulders. Seeing with my eyes, I will tell you which way to go. Now go right, now go left. And with your legs, I'll be able to go. Otherwise, you will not be able to go there, and neither will I." So working together, they reach their desired destination. In this example, the lame man is conscious, and the blind man is also conscious. And both being conscious, the work was done. But in creation, only Bhagavan is conscious, and nature is not. Without at least one conscious being, the work cannot be done. So, actually, Advaita Acharya is our cause, the cause of creation. Very interesting. Cause of matter, like we have, so that we can, because we turned away from Krishna at the beginning of creation, so that we could get all these bodies and learn our lessons and be a human and be able to get a guru who teaches us, and scriptures who teaches us the reality. So there's more pages here, but we'll continue next time. Tonight there'll be a program. Are we going to do Advaita Acharya? I mean, there's so many. Tomorrow there's no holiday, right? No holiday tomorrow. A mindful Wednesday. So in the morning we can do more of Advaita Acharya and Raghunath Das Goswami and more of their glories. And we're very fortunate that we are allowed, by coming into contact with Hari Guru and Vaishnavas, to observe these days so that we can get their special mercy. Gaur Premanandi. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Go Premanande, Panchakopatiribhyascha Vishnuveva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Okay, those who are going out on Sankirtan can go now, and everybody else can do